Hello, my name is Afreen Raza, and I'm here to give you a speech on my informative topic, which is the struggles that we make for our career-related goals and how those struggles play an important role in achieving those goals. Um, okay, the struggles that we make can be of different kinds. They can be job-related, they can be career-related, they can be of different, different things so that we do in our daily life. So, they can be of different types. Okay, author Linford talks about an individual. His name is Albert Gray, and he's worked as a theatrical artist. He struggled for the racial violence, and he studied in free school. After he graduated, he was a successful individual. So his accomplishments and his struggles are, accounted in that article. Okay, and then also other authors from another article, Nguyen Quao Hongi, Zia Donggunsi, and they talk about learning about scientists' struggles. Okay, so they said that the students who learned about from their seniors are scientists backgrounds, and they learned from them that how inspiring and how hardworking those individuals were, and they actually worked hard throughout their career, and then they achieved what they wanted to achieve. So those students were inspired from that, and then they put the struggles like scientists did. They tried to inspire from them, and then they put the struggles in their careers, and they were successful in achieving their goals in the medical school. Okay, and then the authors Kripling Ulrich, Ludwig K. Oliver, Schneider, Hinch, Robert Brent, Nicholas Alois, all those authors talks about conscientiousness of domain-specific competence beliefs. They said that conscientiousness is very necessary for academic achievement. So we need to conduct efforts faithfully, sincerely towards our goals so we can achieve them. Okay. They said that the competence and conscientiousness are highly important predictors of academic effort and achievement. Okay, so the basic things are conscientiousness, struggle, and the hard working we require in order to achieve our goals. Okay, here I have the study which shows the fastest growing occupations from 2010 to 2020, and you can see the transition, that how these jobs have grown so much throughout this 2010 and 2020 years. Okay, so veterinary technologists and technicians, 80,200 people were hired back in 2010, and then in 2020, 121,900 people will be hired for this job. And then physical therapist assistants, 67,400 people were employed back in 2010, and in 2020, 98,200 people will be employed for this specific category. Diagnostic medical sonographers, 53,700 people were employed back in 2010, and in 2020 there will be 77,100 people employed for this job. Occupational therapy assistants, 28,500 people were hired back in 2010, and 40,800 jobs will be posted for this specific category of jobs. Dental hygienists, 181,800 people were employed back in 2010, and in 2020 the numbers will go up, and there will be 250,300 people employed for this job. Medical equipment repairers, 37,900 people were employed back in 2010, and in 2020 49,900 people will be employed for this job. Radio cellular and tower equipment installers and repairers, 9,900 people were employed back in 2010, and in 2020, 12,800 people will be employed for this job. Cardiovascular technologists and technicians, 49,400 people were employed back in 2010, and in 2020, the numbers will go again up, and 63,900 people will be employed for this job. Radiologic technologists and technicians, to 19,900 people were employed back in 2010, and in 281 and 281,000 people will be employed in 2020. Respiratory therapists, 112,700 people were employed back in 2010, and in 2020, 143,900 people will be employed for this category. Registered nurses, 2,737,400 jobs were posted in 2010, and in 2020 the numbers goes up. 3,449,300 people will be employed for this job. Preschool teachers, 456,000 people were employed back in 2010, and in 2020, 570,400 people will be employed for this job. Environmental engineering technicians, 18,800 people were employed back in 2010, and in 2020, 23,300 people will be employed for this job. Environmental production technicians, 29,600 people were employed back in 2010, and in 2020, the numbers will go up, and it will be 36,300 people employed for this job. So this information, I hope, will be helpful for you, and you can find out all this information online. So fastest growing occupations. And these actually occupations are for 2-year degrees. So I provided this information so you will have an idea how people are getting hired for these job categories today. And you will have an idea how these jobs are in scope for the future. So, you can try to, if you are looking for these careers, you can actually apply for those, and because they are in scope these days, so they will be helpful for you in the future too. So, okay, I hope you liked my speech. My speech was overall about the struggles that we make, career-related, job-related, and I provided you some information, examples from the authors that they provided about the struggles that was made in the past or in present from the individuals who are actually, getting successful, and they had they actually used the information from their seniors and how they are getting successful in their careers because they are actually hardworking individuals. So when you struggle, you actually achieve what you want to achieve, and also when you do specific research, you also get closer to your goal. So I provided you the studies about fastest growing occupations from 2010 to 2020. I hope they were helpful for you, and I hope you enjoyed my speech. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.